I got a wonderful email on my way down today from Volkswagen Audi Group telling me that my car that isn't my car is due for a service. It's my wife's car, but they think it's my car. And they think it's my car, and they took my first name, which I don't use. I use my second name. So it winds me up that they call me Howard, not Richard. Secondly, they said it's my car, it's not my car. Which at this point I'm thinking Volkswagen Audi Group, if you pardon my French, can't give a shit really about me as the customer. They just want the revenue for the service. And then the third thing is, would you book it yourself? Do you do anything for your money? That's the reaction I had to the single email that came through. Now, actually, when we're talking about contracts and back to the world of what Lokulus does as well, where we're going with many of our customers is to say, you've got a contract when you sell a car, but it's not just about that. It's about the finance of the car. There's a duty of care to the person who's taken the finance out. There's a duty of care written by the warranty that applies to the vehicle when there's a fault with the vehicle and you want to know it's a single person. And Nick, you mentioned CRM earlier. I would argue having your supply interaction management all contained logically and automated in one place allows you to have a very different CRM world. They would know I'm Richard. They would know it's Caroline's car. They would say, we've got these days when we might be able to book in. In fact, if they wanted to use even better technology and I'd allowed them access to my diary, they could say, I can see you're free on certain days. Would that be a good day to book it in? Wow. They could do that, and they could do that this year. Now, I'm picking on Volkswagen Audi Group because I've spent a lot of money with them, but I like them a lot because they're one of my customers as well. And we've had similar conversations. That, to me, I believe, is a world we will be at in 10 years' time. If you imagine that world, and to my point of success earlier, let's come back to today. Imagine how you got there if you didn't have a clue where all the contracts are and how they interrelate.
To keep up with the latest Brooklyn vendor assurance news, subscribe here and follow us on LinkedIn and Twitter. Links in the description below.